All right, here we are at basket 13. You'll see you got a little relief there behind it. You know, you have to have a pretty wild, strong shot to go too far and down into the gully. Below in the background there is holes 4 and 5 that you played when you first came into the gully. And we threw from back there. You can see the blue carpet, nice little gentle shot down. Now we're going to be taking the longest hike to the next tee box, 14, which along this logging trail, which used to be a hole during an initial tournament Christian and I hosted, just local players, kind of a tester, and it was universally despised, with the exception of Curtis Bear, who for some reason liked it. You can kind of see the old tee box there, and you can see the obvious reason why people hated it. Even though it's kind of pretty and all, and it's cool how close you are, you know, not counting height, to fairway 5, it's pretty miserable. Even though we made it, so it wouldn't have been OB. You know, you just played from where you broke the plane with no penalty. That was not good. And furthermore, too many people understandably shot off to the right and ended up right in my neighbor's yard, who's my closest neighbor, living in the house my mom grew up in, and super nice guy. He'll be playing live music with his synthesizer player Saturday night at the shed here, the headquarters. And we hope everyone, friends and family alike, can come out and enjoy. Again, down there, you know, there's a basket 4 is down there. From here, you can see kind of through the trees somewhere. Basket 14's kind of down in there somewhere. You'll see the pink square. This is the path you're going to take after you drive here in a second off of tee box 14 to get down to the bridge to cross the creek. I wouldn't say it's a signature hole, but it's certainly love-hate, and does have one interesting ruling associated with it. Know that between the tee box and the creek is nothing but a spring-fed, muddy morass of thorny nightmares. It will rip your boots off, it will cut your legs, and it is to be avoided at all costs. As such, we've made the rule for this hole and another later on, where if your drive, this is a tee box, if your drive does not make that far edge, top edge of the creek, not the creek itself, but the top edge, which is marked with a pink line, if your drive does not make it across, then you take a stroke penalty and you throw from the marked drop zone there. The relatively unique rule, PDGA approved, of course, but is that you can just say the heck with it, Paul. I know I'm going to end up in this nasty mess down here below me, and I don't want to deal with that. So, therefore, I'm going to not drive. Instead, I'm going to go walk right down to the drop zone, and I'm going to take my shot there with a, you know, as if I had a stroke from the drive and a stroke penalty. So I would get a 3 if I got it in from the drop zone. The basket, you can see through the trees right there. You can see that red square. It's kind of in front of it. And Christian's going to show you right now. It's a relatively short hole. People have driven all the way up and over to fairway 1 across the gully by accident. That's pretty good. If he hadn't skipped in the water down in the creek, he should be fine. And I don't think he did. So decent drive.